Just wanted to show the Acer W510 playing the new Halo game for Windows. As you can see, you know, Acer right there. Little Atom netbook tablet-ish type thing, but it actually works really good. I use it pretty much at school. Has awesome battery life, lasts forever. I can use it all week long without plugging the thing in, which is pretty darn good. I'll try to do this with one hand. There we go. So, anyway, I was going to just show the new Halo game here. It's pretty darn good, actually. And it runs perfect on this, which is a little odd, since they typically don't run... Most normal Windows games run totally fine, the Windows Store games. But the, gee, it's like tons of... Anyway, yeah, the normal, you can play Windows games on it, like older Return to Castle Wolfenstein, games like that. Old, basic, you know, 5 to 10-year-old games, but you can't, nothing you can play that's fairly new. But, of course, the Windows games. So let's start a game here real quick. Select. And it's pretty cool because the levels load like pretty much instantly. So select here, you hit select here to start the level, and then as you put your fingers on a couple things, those two things, and it starts the game. There you go. Move around with this guy right here. Try to sharpen the, there we go. Move around just like this. Runs really smooth. And you shoot with the other finger, which I would normally be using. So you shoot with this finger over here. Pretty darn good. Looks awesome. Pretty much the best looking game I've seen on Windows on the market like this. And the sounds are really good. Sounds like Halo. Looks like Halo. And it's easy to play. It's almost too easy right now. Hopefully it gets a lot harder than this. But hard to play with one hand, getting these things. Hard to play with one hand. Anyway, that's about it. What else? Good laptop. You can get one of these things for $400 plus you pay about $100 for that for the docking station. So around $5 to $5.50. And screen wise, it looks really good. It has an IPS panel on it. It's pretty darn thin, and like I said, the battery life is awesome. A good solid 15 hours. I don't have to plug it in but once a week. I would say the only downside to it is it does take, it is pretty weak processor wise. Once you install stuff, everything's fine. I mean, the Netflix and everything, of course, run completely fine, but and you pretty much only want to stick with the Windows browser, the Explorer, the Metro browser, because it runs silky smooth. But like if you download Chrome and stuff, it doesn't work that great. I mean, it's fine, but this is silky smooth compared to all of them. I mean, this runs as good as my desktop, which is 10 times faster. But good laptop overall. Highly recommended. You aren't going to be using it for you know, Photoshop, you know, or anything like that. I mean, you could, but you're going to be waiting every time you do something. Installing programs usually takes a little while. I mean, quite a bit longer. It's probably like 3 times, 4 times longer than, you know, an i3 processor, you know, as far as installing something. If something took a minute on, 30 seconds to a minute on there, it's going to take 2 to 3 minutes on here. But other than that, once you get things installed and you're running them, the thing runs really good. And it's thin, and you have the option of just having the tablet like that, and it's easy. Kind of rambling here, but I do really like it. I'm probably going to keep it. The only thing that's slightly makes me want to get rid of it is the 11S, the Yoga 11S. But of course it's not Haswell, and it's going to get nothing compared to the battery life of this. And for most things, cruising the internet and doing everything, this is completely fine. And it's thin. It's like thinner than an iPad 2 and lighter than an iPad 2 or 3 or 4. That's about it.